What? You never light a cigar that way.
Yo, it's the Shadow Smokers Legion, find family and smoke. Rockin' with Phoenix fresh rhymes, they stronger than no. About to break it off with the illest of crews, led by the man Tony Wang, making his vision come true. Now let me take you on a ride. We got love for cigars, from the east to the west, only the brightest of stars. I screen in the scene, little guy with the shop, shadow gazing around. You know where they gonna stop. Cigar mechanic don't panic when he's repping his brand. For Vascarillo and more, smooth as sticks in the land. Hashimoto's around, jumping live in the chats. Asian orange and more, his button's famous in fact. Cigars, pipes, whiskey, coffee, and more. Turbo jetting around, Tim with the dopest of pours. What's that? Huh? One wheel and reviews? Martin in the house, sharing the latest smoke news. Need to pick me up? Get to Southeast US. Bob and Chief from the mix, you know they saying God bless. We got that journey, voyage, private blends for the crew. Celebrating with coins, repping that dope swag too. Now I'm about to sign off, you know it's time for that audit. Light up the group with my post, you know I'll rock it and sock it. But remember y'all, Legion it lives with a passion. From a man in the shadows, ayo, the SoySauceAssassin. So cut it, light it, love the smoke from your region. After all we connect, it's through the power of Legion.
Okay, I guess that works. Hey guys, Tony the SoySauceAssassin. Today is what? Today's Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, and we have Hashimoto with us today. So, anyway, today is Wednesday, and we talk about this. Today we're gonna kind of like, in a little bit less chatty, less going crazy thing today, because I just want to enjoy a cigar and talk about the cigar, because I have so many going on. Like, you guys have been seeing me like going crazy and doing everything lately. Just doing this, doing that, doing this, work this deal, work that deal, make this happen, make that happen. It's been a whole week of mess. So I just wanted to try a really nice cigar and and just be able to enjoy it and in a typical SoySauceAssassin fashion, right? So you know, while I'm gonna enjoy a cigar, we have Hashimoto over here playing World of Warcraft, you know, tournament, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, today we are doing this Plasencia Sixto 1. I don't know why, because there is sixtos for the regular Alma Fuerte, and there is sixtos for this, which I understand. But what the hell is Sixto 1 and Sixto 2? Like, when I go online, I cannot find the difference between Sixto 1 and Sixto 2, because I think they were the same. I gotta be really honest with you, I think they were the same. But anyways, being a sucker for packaging, I bought this. Now, of course, right? It's this hexagon. Come on, you have to buy it, right? So inside, they give you like piece of this thing over here. I don't really think that does anything, but you know, it's very like, I don't know, like design-wise, it's very you know, Plasencia-ish. At the same time, it doesn't have cellar on it, so it's like a very Cuban-ish feel to it. You know, it's like, ah, ooh. But then, and at the same, and the box is so big, right? But there's only like 10 sticks in here. 2 rolls of 5. 10 sticks. Damn. Right? So, obviously, they'll charge you the Plasencia price. I think it was like $18, $19 a stick. And then, you know, with all this packaging and stuff like that. I've been doing packaging lately, okay? I can tell you how much packaging costs. It's ridiculous, especially when they go, minimum order is 10,000 pieces. Yeah. And then here's the thing. You'll get something like, each one of these is probably like $10 or less than that. All right? And they go, minimum order is 1,000. You're like, okay, that's affordable. That's fine, right? And then they go, shipping for each one is 20.
Oh.
Because this thing's heavy, right? This thing's heavy. You forgot all about that. This thing is freaking heavy. They had to ship it. And next thing you know, you're racking up thousands of dollars just for one packaging. So yeah, packaging costs a lot of money. So shout out to, you know, all the people that's in the chat room today. We have James, we have Joe, we have Sherry, and like everybody give a hug to Sherry mentally today. You know, it's one of those days that she had to remember her family members, and this is one of those days. She needs a hug. Sherry, you get a hug from me.
Get a big Asian orange hug from me.
Yeah, right. Orange, and you know, today we have we were eating that orange that we talked about. I bought a bunch of sumo orange. You're nice. You're nice. Nice, big, juicy, wrinkly. And then we have my clock is also on. Janice is also on, and I think like Juan's on the other side. I thought I saw like Martin and Maya, but like he disappeared. Anyways,
Juan,
so I'm
Jim,
having some
Wilcox.
coffee today, and it's supposed to be like a cookie, toasted cookie, like kind of flavored coffee. But when you have like a toast, more close to a toasty flavor coffee, you want a little bit of milk to kind of bring it so that it's kind of cookie-ish. I forgot to add milk, and it's too late for me to go add milk. So yeah, so it's bitter as hell right now. But I'm just gonna drink it out as is, okay? I'm gonna drink that as is so that I can enjoy everything. All right. And I see Albert joined us, but I'm not sure what's going on. So let's take one cigar out of this box. I think there's nothing special on the bottom of the box. Let me just double check. Yep, nothing special on the bottom of the box, so that goes back. And again, the box of cigar goes to the ground. Yes, that's how I treat my cigars. So y'all know it's called sixto because it's got 6 sides. But which cigar doesn't have 6 sides, right? 6 sides, yeah. It's huge, gigantor cigar. Alright, I do like how they changed like the color of the bench green. That's actually really cool. And the wrapper is natural wrapper. Now it's the Calero wrapper. I think it's kind of spicy, earthy. So yeah, we gotta give that a try. But for the feel of it, it's actually smoother, less oily and rough. Like the normal Alma Forte. It does still look like it's got size to it. It looks still kind of cool. What the hell is on my coins? Yes. All right. So.
Got you, Matt.
Matt already
Got
did
me
it.
what?
When you had the camera off, he brought it up already. You're a little late. You're a little late.
You
No,
better rewind the video, bro.
no, we ain't doing that.
Oh, of course. But he'll call me out when go get a life. Yeah, right.
Ugh.
Been there, done that, bro. You're way late.
See what I did there? See what I did there?
Hey, no arguing today. No arguing today. Fight it out in the room. Fight it out.
Right.
Anyways, so let me get a lighter. I put everything away, kind of. Okay. Okay. So you guys will be pleased to hear that Tian Blanc is working on the 2nd stage of the blend. He had it shipped out today. Roasted today, toasted today, roasted today.
How many stages are there?
Say that again.
How many stages are there?
This will be the last stage. We don't need to do a lot, because we already know between which blends that we like and what kind of tweak that we're going with, right? So if this thing goes right, we'll go with that direction, and then that will be it. If it doesn't, we'll go back to the normal one because the regular number 3 is good. So
Which one has a dash of soy sauce in it?
they all have a dash of soy sauce in it. If you really want, Albert, I can make sure your portion, when you order yours, can have a little bit of soy sauce assassin.
Well, Matt wants some orange peel in his.
That's actually pretty easy. There are some coffee beans that taste kind of like citrusy. After all, coffee bean is fruit.
I don't know if I'll get the taste of orange. I can't promise anything.
Sometimes this lighter just doesn't stop. You have to wait a little bit. You can just put it away because it doesn't stop.
Yeah, be careful sitting it down, huh?
I know, right? Zycar, come on. Anyways, so Travis!
What's up?
Oh my
What's up?
God, big dog!
In the house.
I was thinking about you today, man.
Come on.
I just put
I
it away.
was. Yesterday and today, I was like, man, I need to talk to my boy.
Wait, Travis,
Sean.
didn't I
His
send you a
birthday
new coin
coming
too?
up.
Didn't you order a new coin?
Yeah, I have it.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's you can't use old shit. You gotta use new shit.
Oh, is that how it works?
No. No.
So
He's Team Agent Orange.
Teenage Orange. Oh my God! Just wait until the next thing that came out that I have designer worked on. You'll be like, what the hell? You will love it. You will love it.
I don't want to see it.
No, this one you actually will be like, oh my God, great job, Tony. You did a great job.
I can't wait.
All right, so this cigar starts out very light. It's got that typical Amaforte kind of taste to it. Spicy. Like it's like those like 5-spice pepper powder in a bag. The draw is a little tight. It's different though. It can really taste that it's the same but different. This one has a lot of pepper powder. It tastes like almost like a really fine white pepper powder somewhere in there to give that really nice peppery taste to it. I thought it was gonna be like one of those pepper bomb, but it's like it's a good pepper. It's not like I'm gonna kill you pepper. It's like a lot of fine sparkle of pepper with there kind of pepper. But tight draw though on this particular one.
That like screws up the cigar, don't it?
Huh?
You can have a great cigar and they have a tight draw, and it's like, what the heck?
It does, but
Yeah.
I think this is because, you know, all the box press, this is considered box press, right? All the box press are underfilled, and when they underfill it and then press it down, you gotta get some spot that's just tight. It's not really because they have like big stand in them. Or something.
Yeah. But I'm just saying in general, you get a cigar that you know it's good, but it's like draw sucks. It's disappointing.
This thing does have like a sweet earthiness to it. A little bit of cedar, a little bit sweet earthiness, a little bit of barnyard. And it's like innately sweet. Not like the sweet tip sweet though, but it's kind of sweet. It's like, oh, it's not bitter, so it's sweet kind of thing.
How is that, Albert? How's that broadleaf?
I like it. It's what is this? A broadleaf, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Evan,
far,
don't
so
you have to work?
So far, so good.
No.
A little spice on it.
Nice.
What are you smoking?
Fratello.
Oh, I
Yes.
see.
Mira.
Yeah, Fratello.
Wow, there's smoke around the Evan's head.
I know. I'm smoking the Vision.
You smoke cigars? Shit.
I know, right?
Hey, no argument today. No argument today, all right?
No
Jeez.
arguing. No. It's he's normally working.
Yeah, he's normally working.
So he don't get
Surprisingly. But yeah, today I will mute people. Okay? I will mute people.
I got
you
off
got-
at
Molly.
3:30, and then had to interview 3 candidates from 4:30 to 6, and no one showed up. So I sat there and smoked a cigar.
Wait, no one showed up? How much did
No.
not want this job? Seriously. It's one of those things that if you look for a job, you can get unemployment even if you didn't get it because you didn't show up.
Yep,
Who's
that's
Molly
happened a
Price?
lot lately.
You got somebody in the comments there, Molly Price.
Yeah, Molly's new, right? I got a cigar he can suck on that's a good draw to it. Who's Molly?
That's why I was saying.
I'm not too sure who Molly was trying to
Isn't that-
refer to. Is it one of these four
was
guys?
Goofy, right?
Or is it this guy? Or
No,
is
it
it...
Yeah. So what gets me is that their name's Molly, but they're talking about having male parts. So like, what the hell? What's that all about?
Hey, those exist out there.
Yeah,
I get it. I know they exist. I'm just saying. All right.
it was directed at Albert because he had a tight draw.
Yeah, of course it was. That's all right.
I'm
It was
serious.
funny. It was funny though. I like that.
I will save other comments for the after show.
Yeah, I am not even offended because, if you got a cigar, that's fine, But I don't really like to suck on other people's cigar. I like to suck on my own cigar. You guys have to go to the gutter.
Especially after they start
Everything
smoking
has to
it.
go down to the gutter. Come on.
Did you remove your bottom 2 ribs for that?
Say what?
Oh. It's too early to show.
Yeah. Let's not. It's only been what? 15 minutes.
15
All right,
minutes.
well, hopefully Molly will.
It's only been 15 minutes. You guys cannot go like it's that fast. That fast. You guys, seriously, that fast.
Unsustainable. It's unsustainable, isn't it?
Martina Maya is back at it again. Oh, he show off today. He show off today. He show off today.
What's going on, everybody? It is Martina Maya, and we are on the SSL live chat. What's going on, everybody?
I like it. I like it, brother.
I have to
What
say,
you guys up to?
like, I was watching Martin's video today, and I saw like 4 people that I don't even know who that is, and then
Yeah,
down to the
buddy.
knob on the side. I was like, wait, everybody's on there, but I'm not. Even the people I have no idea who that is.
Last year, I gave you a shout out.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey Martine, how's that for your coin check?
No, I understand.
Son of a
It's like,
bitch.
just like, who is that? Those 4 people? You know what I'm saying? Which is good because if we don't know of it, it's good that they get exposure because they might be really good. You know, you
They
should
are,
definitely
yeah.
pay
So I
pay
mean, I
attention
don't
to
vouch
those
for
people.
just anybody. I mean, there are new guys that are coming out and they comment on my videos. Hey, go check out my channel. Yeah, not really somebody I would follow. So the people that I shouted out today's video are people that I legitimately watch. Like I am subscribed and I ring the bell. I get all the notifications. So
You know what that bell means?
yeah.
Angel gets the swings.
Oh gosh. Anyway, so yeah, I was giving Martin a hard time because I know he always gives a shout out to pretty much everybody in the Shadow Smokes Legion. Pretty much everyone. Like he gives shout out to everyone in the Legion. So yeah.
Well,
Again, there's 4
well,
people.
speaking
if
of
you-
shout outs, Down to the Nub is at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m.
You
Eastern.
fucked up.
Oh,
You fucked it up. You fucked it up.
Yes. He got muted.
Even I said it correctly in my video today.
Right?
I know, right? But then Martin, you can cut, you know, when you screwed up. So
But I didn't.
all right, Evan, try again. If you fuck
I'm
it
not
up again,
questioning whether I said it right and where I fucked up.
if you screwed up again, you know, mute again. But each person only gets
Down
twice.
to the
You got
Nub,
one.
Sundays at 3 p.m. Pacific.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
What day? Oh, you said Sunday.
Sundays, Sunday,
Pacifico.
Pacifico.
So yeah, shall we? Yeah, let's start with the announcement then.
Announcements.
Yeah, so I always start with the announcement, right? Let's start with the whiskey cup. I received them, so they're start to go out in the mail. If you say you are gonna get it, make sure to pay for them. I'll send them out if you pay for them. If not, they'll stay in my house. I have, you know, I had to order 50, so I have 50 cups in my house right now, and we only
Damn,
have
you got
like,
him that quick?
huh?
You got him that quick?
Oh yeah, I ordered it before anybody else paid.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I ordered it before anybody else paid, and that's why I got it quick. But
Damn.
yeah, when I go, I will think about it. I already went to order it. So, all right. So yeah, I have those cutters. People who order cutters. That's it. That's the last print. Okay, I'm not gonna make any more of them. And people who order them will have it. People who called for them, even though they haven't paid for it yet, there's enough for you guys. They won't show up until March. Kind of gotta understand Chinese having the Chinese New Year shit right now. Okay, so nobody has the time to make your shit. All right. So yeah, Chinese New Year right now. We'll get it sometime late March. Late March. Okay.
And they're pretty nice.
They're very nice. They're very nice.
Yep.
Yeah, they have such a nice weight to them too.
And I gotta tell you guys, all right. I take this apart last time, and they're actually really easy to take apart and really easy to put it back together. If you had to clean it or whatever, jam whatever, it's actually very easy to do. They have 4 sets of spring in there. You can live with just 2 too. Now, if you think that it pops up too hard, remove 2. Anyways, next. So the cutter, the cup, this thing, like I say, they are too expensive to produce, so we're probably not gonna do them because I know like people say, oh, I want 4, I want this. These cost as
Damn.
much as the cup. So
Those are
All right,
So
and the
nice.
bidding starts at $10.
what?
sexy. I love those.
I said, and the bidding starts at $10.
The bidding starts at 15, and each increment must be in 10. Yeah. So
Matt, you can just get someone to make you one.
I know, but still.
So
What's with the
these,
gold?
you gotta wonder where they're going. They're going to the mods.
Sweet. Am I a mod?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm a mod. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're a mod.
Oh, is that what you are?
The reason I say they're going to the mods is because I have exactly 6 of these. So they are packed. They're one box.
Well,
of
you
6.
don't have 6 mods.
I need some.
And that means you need to elect some more mods.
No. I need some. I have 6. All right. So they're going to the mods. In the future, when they are much more easier or affordable to do, I might do them. But right now, they are not affordable. Not affordable at the amount that we're getting. Okay. So.
Well, yeah, because the glass itself is like 15.
Yeah, like to get them, these are $30 by the time it gets to my house. So. Yeah, but they look cool. Yeah, I understand, but it's like you wouldn't want just one in the house, right? One of these, you want multiple. So yeah, that's at least for this year, it wouldn't make sense.
I'd get at least 6.
At least that's expensive. I had to ship them. Anyways, so next thing is whiskey, bourbon. We talked about we gotta do this, and we're still working on it. But from the sound of it, we can do like enough to make 80. And I think we have about 80 people that wants it, right? So we can do 80, and I think the price range will be reasonable. But basically, we need to taste it first, and Brendan Wells is gonna go taste it and to make sure that they're even good. If they're not good, there's no point, right? If they're good, and we'll go with that direction, we'll find out what to do. But if not good, there's no point. So we're moving towards that direction.
You got a whiskey coming out too?
Everything. Shadow Smoke's Legion so
Bro,
much. You
where
guys
you
say it,
been?
we'll find a way.
Okay, I know about the coffee, but damn, we got a whiskey too? Would we buy a damn barrel or something?
We're buying an entire barrel if we could, yeah.
Holy shit.
Whole cask, baby.
God damn. Leave it cask strength.
What? Like,
Hey,
are you surprised?
give
Are
me
you
like
surprised
10
that we
years,
do
I
this
can
kind of
make us a
stuff?
whiskey.
What's cast strength? Ain't it like 147 or something like that?
Cast
or-
strength could be 65% or more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Typically about 60.
Wait a minute. We're going to let Brandon Wells taste it?
Oh, God.
he's gonna taste it. It's gonna taste like punch egg roll, and he's gonna taste like shit.
That's what I was just going to say.
So are we going to get to keep the barrel, and then we can age our tobacco in the barrel, and then
There will be only one barrel, so
yeah, so we aged our tobacco in it. And
that sounds like a good idea. We get some like next one of the cigar project, and we leave the barrel at Brendan's house, and we just put all the cigars in there to age for a couple of years. That
Or
would be
just
good.
put coffee,
If we want
put
a whiskey
coffee beans
barrel-
in it.
But
If we want a whiskey barrel to age tobacco in, I can get a barrel $50. Like barrels aren't that expensive.
yeah, but not
It's-
empty
it's
barrel,
not-
used barrel. Though. We gotta
There's
use
no
used
meaning
barrel.
behind that barrel because
Cannot
Yeah.
be new.
we have the Shadow Smokers Legion whiskey
yeah,
that came
Yeah.
out of that barrel. Boom!
Boom!
Well, I can christen the barrel with a bottle and then
Mic drop.
stamp Shadow Smokers Legion on it.
No, you can't.
I'm
If you
afraid
just
how
stamp
you'll
Shadow
christen
Smoke's
it.
Legion on it, I'll get my lawyer on your butt. Anyways,
I'm afraid you'll christen it a different way, Evan. That's what I'm afraid of.
I wouldn't
anyways.
do that to a barrel.
so yeah, I mean, I've seen the stuff that Brendan drinks is actually very normal, like the same stuff we drink anyway. So I don't think his taste bud for bourbons are any too much different from ours. I mean, obviously they are bourbon, they're not Scotch, so they are not gonna be crazy expensive to sell. So we'll go with that direction once we figure it out. We'll give more information, but right now we haven't figured that out yet. Oh my god, I'm cold.
Albert, that's the wrong type of bunghole.
Oh my god.
No, that is the term for what
I
the
know that's
hole
a
in
proper
barrel
term,
is called.
but still.
Yep.
Okay. So what's next? The next is audit project is still going. You know, tonight I'm actually gonna go finalize the band, so we'll have the band for the cigars, and there's a couple of cigar coming through that we'll get to test, make sure they're good enough for the project, and then we'll go with that project. In terms of the Casa Cueva event cigar, it's still a work in process because we haven't figured out what the blend exactly is gonna be, because we lost the original blend. We had to reblend it the same way. I don't know if we are gonna end up going to DR just to do that again. But if we're going, I will be going. So we'll see what happens. I'll probably die from nicotine, but you know, yeah. 2021
That'd be
Arizona meat.
a happy
Yes.
way to die.
I don't know if you die that way, you probably won't even rot. Anyways, 2021 event. We already set the date, so make sure you know if
I
you're
got
going.
go ahead. I'll be there.
All right, here we go.
Oh shit! Right on, brother.
Tony Yodo, you only die once.
Oh god. By the way, Evan, I asked about this. Okay, you know, if you're going, and like say your wife and the kids are going, they cannot stay in Brendan's house. So.
I know.
So they will have to be outside. I don't know how you gotta coordinate that, but yeah, just make sure you know, because I think that he will end up having to rent a porta potty right outside, because he, you know, while we're doing stuff inside, the family needs to rest and all that stuff. So that's just a heads up.
What did you
Don't
say?
worry about me. I got that covered.
I just want to have, you know, heads up. Everybody understand, okay? All right. So yeah, that's that. And so yeah, Martin's going. That's pretty cool. So we get to see the drunk Martin in person.
Drunk Martine in person, baby.
Drunk Martin
Damn,
in
I
person
get
with a puke bucket on the side.
Live action. Live action.
Yeah, I get another
I see drunk
picture.
Michael.
I get another picture with Martine.
Oh yeah. No, we got a picture like all together. Let's all take a picture with
We'll get
with
one
the
before
with-
that. Aren't you coming in March?
Who?
Who?
You, Justin Hashimoto.
In March?
Yeah, didn't you say you were coming in March or April?
Oh, I don't know yet. I still haven't got travel plans yet. So.
Martin and I should be on a taste test on what?
For the whiskey in Arizona.
Hell yeah.
That
The
means
whiskey.
Sherry gets to go to
I don't know
Arizona
how.
twice.
Usually the taste test depends on what stage you're doing. If we're gonna get a barrel, it'll probably be about getting a semi-aged barrel, so we don't have to wait another 5-10 years. You know, average whiskey have to be aged for at least 8 years to be correct. So, I don't think we want to wait 8 years. So we'll find something that's semi-aged to a close to something like that, and then we'll go with that. Okay, but again, all that is still in progress. I just want to let you guys know that because you guys said you want to do it, Soy Sauce Assassin is gonna make it happen. Just how
We'll make it happen. Oh yeah.
That's how we do it in Shadow Smoke's Legion. Somebody mentioned it, an idea, and I go find out how we're gonna make it happen. That's how we do it, right? That's how we do it. I kind of blame myself for that. It's like I just keep saying that let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. I end up with a really busy January, doing nothing but Legion stuff. Right? So, hey Travis, have you heard the news?
What news?
Which news?
That I am officially the #1 customer. Little guy cigar.
Are you?
Oh shit. Damn.
Look at Travis, like, oh.
According to Michael, I have written him the biggest check he have ever received.
Yeah, you probably did. The most he ever got from me at one time was $1,289.
I sent him a check for $5
Tony-
grand. So.
Tony's wasn't all for cigars.
Woo! I win.
Actually, Michael wins in this scenario. Right?
No, actually, no. See, what happened is that amount of money actually went to buy cigar, but not cigar for me, but to front the project for the Casa Cueva project, because cigar costs money.
Lot of happy endings on Michael's side.
So.
Yep.
So yeah, that's where we're doing what we're doing. You know, you guys know that we're trying really hard. We're trying everything to make it happen. All right, so.
Uh-oh.
Oprah is not into that, man. Oprah is not in.
No wife today. We scared her away.
She's like, I don't want any part of this.
But then she said, I'll join the after show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'll be there
we
for the
have
after
after
show.
shows? So yeah, we have so
She
many
had a lot
going
of fun
on.
last night, or the other night.
Nice.
We have so many going on. All the funding has been distributed to make those things happen. All right, right now I'm just gotta get to a point where I can start to relax my mind and just wait for it to happen. I know everybody's like, Tony, you need rest, because I've been on it every day. I've been doing stuff every day on it, and I finally just got to a point where I can start to more relax and just wait for it to happen. All the things order, all the things put to place, all the fundings in places, and that's how we gotta make Shadow Smokers Legion project works. That's one step at a time. And once we get to the next step, I'll give you guys an update of what's going on that. In terms of swag, what we talked about is to make the swag to include a 5-pack of the Legion cigar stickers, lapel pin, and coin. Right, so that's what's gotta be in the swag bag. Okay, and possibly coffee. Possibly.
Wait. We got swag?
We got swag bag.
Wow.
Okay.
Tony, did we figure out a hotel we're all staying at to see if we can get a group rate?
It sounds like a lot. Most people want to stay on a different place.
Yeah, I found a place that
Yeah.
would work for me personally.
I mean, even the individual rate is not too bad. I mean, you think about like group rates, probably 10% off, and 10% off of 100 is like $10. So it's not that much, but I feel like in the end, if everybody feels comfortable, stay where they are, just choose where you want to stay. In fact, I think I stay the furthest away because I'm in a resort. So
That's where I want to stay. Then I want to stay in the
Right.
resort.
Because they have a hot tub in the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, we're all gonna follow
yeah.
Tony and go hit his pool up.
It's literally why I choose that hotel is because they have a tub.
How much was that hotel, Tony?
Good question. Few $100.
Oh, I'll probably stay there too. Then.
200.
Dude, Travis, just split an Airbnb with me and my family. We can get a nice one. Get a couple people in on it. Get a big house.
We get enough of us, we might just buy a house down there.
Right.
We can just have a timeshare.
There you go.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it for you guys. What that?
We just all
Everybody chip
create.
in 5,000, and we'll just buy a house.
We just all create some extra income.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see.
Yep.
Hold on. Boston to Arizona. I just tried to find that
Well,
email.
we can vote in Arizona then, maybe.
I just need to find that
There you
email.
go.
Hold on a second.
I'm sure you can. It's blue. You don't even have to be breathing to vote over there.
Well, no, you have to come from over the border.
Yeah.
Hold on a
Which
second.
one? It has 4 borders. You must be talking about the western border.
Yeah. Well, I mean that wall with the stairs and ladder on the other side.
Oh, that's the one coming down from Utah.
Oh, bro, what's up?
He's gonna build a skylift over the Grand Canyon.
United Airlines. When did I book this hotel? I don't even remember. I booked it quite a while back.
Yeah, it's been quite a while.
Yeah,
At least
I booked
3
it
weeks,
very
4
early
weeks.
in the year, right?
I'll probably book mine in about 5 months. That's just the way I
The
operate.
night of.
Right. I'll be about 8 minutes away and book the hotel room.
Right? Anybody got any openings?
Right.
Hold on 1 second. It's called Talking Stick Resort. Talking Stick Resort. see, the price was, I don't know, I paid $485 for it.
For 2 nights?
days. 2 or 3 days.
See, I
That's
plan on
not
staying
terrible.
Yeah, it's not bad.
3 days. So three night
Friday,
hotel.
Saturday, 3 nights. 3 nights for 480
Yeah.
bucks.
That's not bad at all.
It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. But it's got a tub. That's all I care for. It's not in the ghetto. It's in the tub.
Is that the hot tub?
It's a big tub. I just care for a soaking tub. I'm not talking about those tub that even Michael won't trip over. I'm talking about the tub that Michael had to crawl into. You know.
Well, you can pee in that
Michael
tub, but
crawled
not
into a
Brandon's
beer
swimming
tub.
pool.
It
No.
probably has a bidet too.
Unfortunately, the tub isn't enough to fit another 2 sets of people. But hey, one's good enough for now.
I'll come sit in your hot tub with you.
I don't roll that way.
Travis is like, don't
I don't
tease
roll
me
that
with a
way.
good time.
No,
I don't
no,
roll that way.
you mean you don't roll that way anymore, where you don't have 4 people in a tub.
It has to be 4
I'll
females.
bring flippers and goggles.
It has to be females. Anyways, so yeah, so we can do that. Joseph asked, when can we start paying for the sweat kit for the meat? This will happen after we got the event cigar offset. Because I don't want us to promise and go like collecting all the money and then event cigar will delay or whatever. I don't want that to happen. I want to be set before I go, hey, you guys need to start paying for the ticket. So, I want to make sure
No
that is done.
refunds.
I did thought about it, so maybe I just include one of these for the event thing, but then I will only include it for the people that go. But,
That's not a bad idea.
okay. But I told you guys last time, the coins, I made both the silver one, the one with the black nickel, and the black metal one. And the black metal one is going to be included in the box of the first edition of the new cigar that's coming out. Okay, so if you buy a box of that, you'll get that coin to go with it.
Which one is that? The audit cigar, or what cigar are you talking about?
The event cigar.
Oh, the event cigar. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get a box of those.
Okay, so it will have that coin in there. So those people who want to collect both coins, just have to get a box, and then you'll have it. We will only have, I think, 40 of those, 40 or 50 of those available. So that's not gonna be a lot. Okay. Next thing, let's see on the agenda.
40 or 50 cigars or coins or box of cigars?
Coins.
Oh,
Boxes.
Oh, I think our initial order will be like 1,000 cigars. I don't think it will go through 1,000 cigars. So, yeah. And
Never
we
knows.
did talk about this. So after we have our cigars, you will be able to pick up that kind of cigar, the same cigar, but not our Shadow Smoker Legion edition. Just that cigar, in other retailer at a higher price. But you won't have the coin. The coin will only be the first Shadow Smoke's Legion edition one. So, don't go to the store just, why isn't my box have a coin? The coin I made it to give back to the Legion member who is involved helping and all that stuff. So, that's how it goes. That's how it goes, okay?
That's cool.
How many in a box? Most likely 20. Most likely 20. I think that's how a standard, because we're gonna be using the standard size of the box from Casa Cueva. So that's the box we'll be using. Did I look at another place to make boxes? Yeah, but I cannot afford to make 10,000 boxes. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay.
Damn it, I lost my ash.
I lost my ash like 5 minutes ago. It's not coming back. It left me like a cold-hearted girlfriend. Anyway. Anyways, so that's going on. Both cigar projects going on. Whiskey going on. Cup is made. Cigar cutter is made. Then the next thing is the coffee and tea. Coffee and tea. So I did have to put together a freaking company for the coffee and tea. But even though I put it together, that coffee, you get it from Tim, right? Turbojet Coffee is going to be roasting that Alishan coffee that you can only get from him, literally in the US right now, right? So he's going to be dealing with that. Will we have a sampler? yes, I literally have to get my second batch. I had to continue to keep telling them to ship coffee to me until I fill 100 kilograms, 220 pounds of coffee. Right? So I will have some. All right, bye, Evan. So I will have some pre-roasted, and I'll pack them into smaller packs, and I will send it to Michael so that he will have released it with the Soy Sauce Assassin tasting sampler. All right. So if you get that sampler as Shadow Smokers Legion member, those coffee will be free to you. Yeah, he will just charge you for the cigars, and the coffee will be just given to you guys. Because I have so much, I don't know what to do with it. I don't care how much they cost. So some will be pre-roasted and then included in the package so that you guys can give it a try before you decide to dish the dough for that. I mean, I'm pretty sure the one I sent to Michael is not gonna be as fresh, but if you decide that you like it, it's good, then you can get it from Tim Long. However, here's the thing: I had to put everything together, and I had to make a YouTube channel for it because I just figured out, in the future I'll just talk about all the coffee and tea in that one channel. I don't have to deal with anywhere else, and that way you guys won't be like, "We're talking about coffee again." Like I feel like I'm talking about coffee every week because I drink so much coffee right now. I'm like super high coffee. Anyway, so if you guys haven't already, go help me subscribe to that channel until you reach 100. You can unsubscribe it afterward, but I cannot give it an actual link until you reach 100 subscribers. What the hell?
Right.
Yeah, so just go there, subscribe it, go find it. It's called Lucky Escape. Find coffee and tea, or find tea and coffee. Find tea and coffee, and just go there and subscribe it, and then leave it as is. Okay. So that.
Where at?
What? If you just search for Lucky Escape. Find tea and coffee, you'll find it. I don't have a link because they don't allow you to have to link until then.
It was on Parlor.
So what?
It was on Parlor, Marquis.
It's definitely not on Parlor. I can tell you that. All right. So aside from that, I mean that website, that company will actually retail tea. But then I don't think you guys want to do that. If anything, I'll just share some portion with Michael so that he can do it as sampler so you guys can try it. And just like one of those like YOLO, try one time before you die kind of thing. Some people like tea a lot, some people don't. I mean, I don't know how many people of you actually try things with tea, but like I said, tea is actually really good for washing up your palate when you're smoking or after you smoke.
Yeah.
You help your organs, you help cleanse all the stuff that you're getting in for the day too. So
it's good for like a colonic, isn't it?
Good for what?
A colonic.
Colonic?
Like a bidet in reverse.
Oh.
Where you spray water into the toilet.
Wow.
But it's good for your metabolism.
Well, you're talking about cleaning stuff out, so
Yeah.
Right.
It really helps cleaning. And then you get these tea that I get are so hard to get, it's ridiculous. So you guys want to try it one time in your life, then sure. The oolong tea came from a place called Lugu. Alright, it's most famous for their Dongding oolong. You probably find it before, like somewhere in like the fancy tea shop they say Dongding oolong. And the thing is that Dongding Mountain is only in Taiwan, and Dongding actually means frozen peak. So they're actually really, really, really cool place to get tea leaves. And that particular tea shop has been there for more than 100 years. I think about 100 years or something like that. Like they are the only one to be called authentic Dongding. If you found like Dongding oolong from like Fujian, China, that's fake. That's not, because Fujian don't have Dongding Mountain. So.
You saying donkey long?
No.
Okay.
Dongding for frozen peak. Frozen peak.
All right.
Frozen peak.
Okay, long frozen pig.
Right. So it's a very rare.
Sorry.
Oolong is semi-fermented and aged. Like these tea leaves are aged. So like a cigar, they have that fermented health benefit and all that stuff. I like to drink it, so as soon as I gotta put a company together. I might as well just get whatever I can get, highest price possible, kind of thing. You know. So I had to get people to actually go there to negotiate for me, because I can't be there. But yeah, I got that, and first batch I only have 2 kilograms. That's not a lot. 2 kilograms for tea. That's like, yeah, that's it. So I just want to try myself, and I'll share some with the package or whatever. We'll figure out how we gotta go with that. But yeah, that's how we gotta do it. We just gotta constantly improve our lifestyle, living standard kind of things. Like try all the things that you probably won't try. Because like I know a lot of you have never traveled out of the country before. Some of you probably never been on an airplane, right?
Travis. Martine and Travis? Damn.
So chances are, you guys will probably never, ever try those things unless it was brought to you. Right? Because like none of you will actually go like, I'm gonna fly down to Taiwan, 13-hour flight, stuck in an airplane, get down just to go hike a mountain, and go there to try the tea. You guys not gonna do that, right? So instead,
not
do the
unless
reverse.
I hit the Powerball.
Not unless I'm getting paid for it.
Huh?
Yeah, if I
That
win
would
the
be the
lottery,
badass
I'm
video,
gonna
though.
do it.
That would be a badass video though. If I go
What?
to Taiwan just to try the tea.
Yeah, just you gotta hike up the mountain too. You gotta go up the mountain first. Hike up the mountain just to try those tea.
Well, Daniel Lorenzo went back to Okinawa to go find out what Mr. Miyagi, his secrets were. On a whim.
He didn't go on a plane?
You can
He went
just
on a
go ahead.
whim.
You can just go ahead and mute him now, Tony.
He went on a whim.
Mr. Miyagi's secret, I can tell you guys right here. Turtle wax.
No. You didn't tell Daniel all the shit, man. You didn't tell him everything.
He doesn't have
Because
to.
he wasn't
Jeez.
worthy.
When is it that like, hey, I'm here to learn kung fu, but I gotta know all your family secret. Come on, you just there to learn kung
he
fu. Okay,
wasn't
learn the kung fu
ready.
and get out. All right.
He was
so,
worthy. He just wasn't ready.
So yeah, you guys will have that update on that when I actually get it. It's gotta be, I guess, once in a lifetime kind of experience, because you guys are not gonna go get it yourself anyway. So having this, you can actually say I have authentic, aged, high class Chinese tea. After that, you like anybody say, hey, have you tried this tea? You be like, that peasants. Okay, you can actually go like, yeah, peasants. Gotta hold my coffee cup with the pinky up like this. Yeah. It's actually pretty good. Okay,
Your
so
dog was focused on Tony for a little bit there.
He's looking for it.
the dog is like, what tea? I want
Let me
tea.
find the ball. Where's Michael when you need him?
Oh, it's like-
Gotta use your left hand.
Yeah.
oh,
There you
guys.
Yeah.
So back to the cigar. I think this is a little bit more than 1/3. It's almost halfway. It's good, but after you smoke this, it will make you want to smoke the regular Alma Fuerte.
So it's not
It feels
fulfilling.
good, but it's lacking that oomph. Like this cigar feels like a lighter end of the medium, whereas the Alma Fuerte is closer to full.
Yeah.
Right? So this is like a little lacking. It's like, okay, it's such a big cigar, such a taste, but it's not fulfilling. Because that pepper wears away after a while, right? So you're not getting that pepper anymore. You're still getting that sweetness. You're still getting that a little bit of strength, and you still get that the earthy and the woodsy notes, but it goes away. Like, not like how Alma Fuerte is. So I think in the end, after you smoke this one, you'll be like, oh, I kind of missed the original one. I kind of missed the regular Alma Fuerte. But
Does it feel awkward in your mouth?
No, because the bag is round.
Well, I mean, it's a hexagon,
Oh,
so
okay,
it's a legit
okay.
question.
Wow.
No, but the cap is still
it's
round.
such a weird. Okay,
Wow,
Yeah.
Josh.
I thought it was like 6-sided all the way down to.
Yeah, it's a mini
basically,
stop sign.
I haven't-
No, see, like the end is still round. See that? It kind of just ends where the cap
okay.
is.
Nice. He's trying to look
Kind of just a gimmick then.
You're trying to look interesting, like, how can I play this off? Yeah, I know. I
No,
got you.
Josh, let's be very, very honest, okay? AV strip, I don't care what shape this thing is. It's still a gimmick. Box press, gimmick. Not box press, gimmick. Color, gimmick. You know, barber pole, gimmick.
Wait. So you think that box press cigars don't taste different than parejo cigars?
They do, but it's because they're underfilling it. So technically, I would think the same cigar, box press or Cuban sandwich, will taste very close.
I beg to differ.
Right?
Uh-oh.
So if I get the, let's say,
Oh, we need to smoke off.
in my opinion, okay, I would think that, let's say we got one cigar that's Casa Cuevas Reserva Natural. All right, that's a cigar, right? If they take out some of the filler and box pressed it, it will taste less strong. You will have slightly different taste. You will have, some of the stuff has to be less than normal, right? Whatever the ratio is, it will be less, and then that will actually bring it closer to a Cuban sandwich in the full regular, I think.
All right.
No.
All right. Hold on a second. I just want to clarify something here real quick. I just want to make sure I understand who's who, okay? How many cigars have you reviewed, Martine?
I don't know.
How many have you reviewed, Tony?
At least Tony, 200.
I don't know how many.
I don't know. I was asking. Just wondering.
Well,
There's no way in hell that a short filler cigar is going to taste the
no,
same.
no. Cuban sandwich is not all short filler.
Well,
Yeah.
I understand that, but it's got
Mixed
mixed
filler.
filler. A mixed filler cigar is not going to taste the same as a box pressed cigar. You get way more flavor.
No.
in
I
a
say it's
box pressed
closer.
cigar.
Closer. Like, okay, so you get 1, 2, and 3, right? Let's say 1 is the full regular cigar, 2 is the box press, and then 3 will be the filler, the Cuban sandwich. I think the box press will be closer to the Cuban sandwich than a full cigar.
But is it linear like that?
Obviously not. I mean, there is like, if you ask yourself, a lot of time
No.
you get a regular cigar versus a bundle, they're very, very close already. Some of the time, it depends on what cigar, obviously, but there are some bundle cigar that's very, very, very close to their regular release. Very, very close. So if you think about it, I'm gonna remove some stuff just so that I can press to a shape. Obviously it's gonna taste slightly weaker, and you gotta get more of the wrapper, just like the Cuban sandwich. You gotta get more of the wrapper than a regular cigar where you gotta get more equal or more of the filler than a wrapper. That makes sense?
Not really.
The concept is that you gotta get, let's say if this is 100, and then the box price will be 80, right? In terms of the filling, right? And then you get something like a mixed Cuban sandwich will be like 60. The flavor between the 60 and the 80 is gotta be closer than the 80 to 100, because the ratio between the filler and the wrapper.
I see what you mean, but as far as flavor, there's no comparing a mixed filler cigar to a full 100% tobacco leaf cigar. I mean, I see what you mean. It's closer as far as flavors, but I mean, I've had cigars that taste better in a box press than they do.
Well, that depends on who's tasting and what, right? But at the same time, you gotta get this. You say 100% tobacco, Cuban sandwich is still 100% tobacco.
Like whole leaf tobacco, I mean.
Yeah, I mean the difference between a whole leaf tobacco and non is actually the amount of time it takes to burn, right? So obviously, it's slower to burn. You gotta get a different set of taste than faster burn, right? So it really depends on the person, right? I just saying that I just have smoked quite a bit of the Cuban sandwich, which tastes very, very close to the regular one. So I would think that if you remove filler, it's gonna go closer in concept to a Cuban sandwich than, I'm not talking about all short filler. I'm talking about mixed filler, to compared to a full filler, full cigar, where because it's in the end it's the ratio between the filler and the wrapper. In the end, it's like who's smoking it or what you're tasting out of it, right? So,
Okay.
I mean, some people say that, you know, Lancero tastes way better than a regular cigar. And when some people say regular cigar tastes way better than Lancero. Like, I literally don't like to smoke Lanceros. So,
Yeah.
Okay, Travis, what do you say about it, man?
About the sizes, shapes, you mean? I prefer box press cigars personally.
Me too.
Like if they had cigars, if they had 5 cigars and 5 Parejos or box press, I tend to go for the box press if I have a choice.
so let's say this, okay? So Travis, do you like Lanceros? If given a
They're
choice,
not my favorite.
let's say if given a choice, Casa Cueva, core line Habano, and they go, oh, we got a box press. Oh no, we got a regular core line Habano, and we have a Lancero Habano. Which one would you rather smoke?
Not the Lancero.
Okay.
Not the Lancero. That'd be too spicy.
But they do have a box press core line Habano and a Maduro. I have some.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised about that. I'm just saying that, you know, it depends on the person who likes to smoke mostly wrapper or mostly fillers. If you smoke mostly fillers, you know, you will taste filler differently than people who like to smoke mostly wrapper. They taste wrapper and filler differently.
But I do like Rabitos and Coronas. I just don't like to go as far down as Lancero. Not if I had to choose. Would I still buy the Lancero? Yes. But if I had to choose, I probably would.
But the thing is that, like, when you say Rabitos and like Coronas, they still have that ring gauge to fill the fillers. But when it comes to Lanceros, there's no room for a lot of fillers.
Right. Right. Like, I like a 6x46. That's a real good size cigar for
Like,
me.
there's literally no way to fill the same blend with the Lancero in a regular size.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No way.
So that's why I said this, like, you know, it's like almost that's where you differentiate between the two type of smokers. People who really taste the filler and people who really taste the wrapper.
Like Brandon, his favorite cigar is a Lancero. He prefers Lanceros over anything else. Cigar
I gotta be
Mechanic,
honest
that's
with
his
you,
favorite.
I've never ever been with Brendan, seeing him smoke a Lancero.
Me neither.
That's his favorite, though, 100%.
So, but yeah,
don't see it.
it comes with the people that smoking and how they decide, you know, what they are tasting and what they prefer.
Yeah.
I just think that in terms of ratios, once you reduce a ratio, you like the reduced ratio one, you will probably prefer that end than the other.
Hey,
Now, I have had cigars that were better, like the LFD Cameroon cabinet or whatever it is. It's way better in a Lancero than it is in a Robusto. Way better. And that's just, I got at an event. I went to an LFD event. He's like, try this. And I smoked it, and it was fantastic. The other one was pretty good. That one was fantastic.
So how many cigar lounges sell Lanceros?
Now, here's the
Around
thing,
here,
though.
not many.
A lot of cigar lounges will sell Lanceros, but not many will sell multiple kind of Lanceros.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you may go find 3 or 4 Lanceros, and that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, there's only a handful of lounges that you can count in the entire U.S. that have more than 10 Lancero faces.
They have to be hard to make, too. That's got to be way more difficult, I would think.
They are.
They are. The smaller ring gauges, Lanceros, it takes like the better rollers to make those.
Yeah, because you know how easy it would be to plug up that cigar? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How easy it would be to tighten up that draw. I mean,
But you know
it
what's
would
really
take
funny
more.
is that majority of the Cuban cigars started out as the Lancero size kind of thing, like just shorter, but they're like Lancero.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
ring
Yeah,
gauge.
original
Easy,
cigars
man.
are
It's
small.
not hard. All you got to do is just do that.
Like silly putty, huh?
When you're rolling those
Overflow.
cigars, they're so thin that if you overfill it, they'll break. That they'll go through the leaf. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I mean, it's still something that, you know. Come on, if you think this way, okay? Even the people in the cigar industry, in the lounges, the owners of cigar shop, you tell them to roll a cigar, they'll be like, and I'm talking about full size cigar, not even the small ones. They'll be like, no, I can't. No, it's not that simple. It's not that simple.
Oh no, not at all.
Wait. I did that when I ground my coffee bean for the very first time, like scrambling everywhere.
No, that was way back. She did that a while back.
No, she commented that a long time ago.
Oh, about what?
I
don't know.
That was about 3 topics ago.
Somebody mute him.
Mute.
No, one day I'll have like 0 tolerance, okay? And then we'll have the mods hosting this.
What was wrong with that? There was nothing wrong with that.
No, if it's gonna be three topics ago, tell me that 3 topics ago. Don't tell me now.
Tony, you're on a roll, man. We don't want to interrupt you. We'll get muted.
Yeah. Great. All right. So yeah, I mean that really depends on the person who smoke and what they taste and all that stuff. And it also has to do with what you're pairing too. You know, a lot of times what you're pairing changes the taste of certain things. I just personally don't like Lancero. I haven't found one Lancero that I like particularly. No.
I found one that I like, but it's super rare. It's only exclusive to one shop, and I gotta drive like 20 minutes north.
If you get boxes of those, you won't have to worry about that.
Not at $15 a pop.
Ooh.
That's one of the
Yeah,
things. Lanceros are expensive. Lanceros are not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a warped Lancero once. It was pretty good.
Talking about cigars and talking about Brendan, it reminds me of the Punch cigars. So let's talk about the Punch cigar for a little bit.
Oh, I knew this was going to come up.
But like, what I want to talk about is not whether or not Brendan likes the cigar. I just want to say that, you know, the way they do this series of Chinese food is a blessing and a curse. So yeah, they do this compound thing. It's like, oh yeah, everybody's like, oh that's so cool. Let's get it, right? Have you tried to Google that cigar?
The new one?
Yeah, if you go online and type Punch compound, you get Chinese food.
Right.
Punch Kung Pao, yep.
Funny.
Put cigars in there. If you don't have a cigar, it won't pop up.
No, even if you put cigar
Punch
in there, you
cigars,
gotta see,
Kung
you gotta find compound chicken. I'm telling you.
Punch
Pop
cigar.
up for me.
So we doing the Kung Pao then?
I'm gonna buy it just because it's, you know, it's
Yep.
it's
want
it's a
Got
gimmick.
it?
It's a gimmick.
I
So
wanna-
I have to
I
go
want to
get
buy a
it.
box.
I got
Yeah,
2
I'm gonna
boxes.
buy a box of them too, just because I like the box.
You know,
Yeah,
really
2
funny
boxes
is
cut.
because nobody know what compound is, right? None of you guys know what compound is, right?
Kung
Not
Pao.
really, no. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what it is.
Compound is peanut.
Yeah.
So like chicken satay, but from China instead of
I'm not
India.
big on the peanuts.
Yeah, compound chicken has one major ingredient, which is peanut. And
Yeah.
that at the time is considered a thing for the pellets, so they call it compound peanut. So when they call it, you know, punch compound is like punch peanut. But yeah, I don't think they know what it is either. They just like, hey, let's find a regular Chinese food, and then I just put the name on it, like compound. You know, I think the only reason they choose compound is because it was probably less confusing than Jino Gao.
Their next one's going to be fried rice, and that'll be a Cuban sandwich.
Yeah. And you guys know the story about Jino Gao? Jino Gao actually exists.
No.
General Gao actually exists. His son is a druggie, and he's actually a general.
What, do you think they're gonna do one called orange chicken?
Then Hashimoto definitely needs to try that.
They'll have one called the sesame chicken, but they'll wait till they mold a little bit before they put it on the market.
They could do Szechuan chicken.
Szechuan?
Yeah.
They go to Szechuan? I don't know
I
why
ordered
they
2
came out with that
boxes of the
spelling. It's horrible.
Kung
Oh,
Pao.
Mugu Gai Pen. They'll do Mugu Gai Pen.
Yeah, or poo poo platter.
Mugu Gaipan literally means what it is. Mugu is mushroom. Gaipan is chicken slices.
Good stuff.
You know, I just feel like it's kind of weird where some of the Chinese food they use English, some of the Chinese food they just we're just gonna translate that Chinese into the thing because chicken with mushroom sounds horrible.
So what's fried rice?
What about fried rice?
What is that called in Chinese?
Fly lie.
Fried ice. It's fried ice, yo.
Shrimp fly life with broccoli and beef.
Chicken broccoli, no broccoli, please.
And then
No one then.
With a
Okay,
side of
15
okra.
minutes. They always say 15 minutes. I swear. Doesn't matter when you call for an order. Okay, 15 minutes.
Yeah. They could be closing in 5 minutes and it's still 15 minutes.
Oh, you'll be
Right.
surprised what they will do. Like my wife in college one time, she literally was able to call a restaurant at like 1 or 2 a.m. and they got up and make food for her.
Wow.
Yeah, that was in college year. And it's horrible. It tastes nasty as hell. I don't know who cooked it, but they were able to, they were like, oh, college will deliver. Not recommended. Not recommended because at the time, I was a chef. She could have just called me. I can cook it. But no, she rather just call some random people to deliver her food at 2 a.m. I would have rather to deliver 2 a.m. and get an excuse to stay over. Anyways,
That's why she called someone else.
Mute.
You're a really smart woman.
mute. All right.
That's the
Anyways,
problem, Tony. You start doing the mute thing, you'll be like the devil's wear Prada. You know,
why?
that's how you're gonna act if you get the mute button.
I don't get it.
You
Yeah.
need a mute button like the Staples button. You know the
Oh
easy
yeah,
button?
that was easy. That was easy. Maybe that would be a good idea. I don't know. Maybe that would be a good idea. Yeah. So, what else is new? I'm trying to think like all this. Oh, by the way, this cigar got really sweet. It's solid. It became really, really sweet. It's like
Plasencia don't really make anything bad though. All their stuff is pretty good.
wait. When you say Plasencia doesn't really make anything really bad, but the thing is that Plasencia probably make 90% of the cigar out there.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
the one.
I mean, of their line with their name on it, everything I've had. That Almadel Campo is my favorite though. Plasencia.
They do have
That thing
premium
is-
cigars though. They are like as premium as you gotta go in terms of cigar leaves.
Oh yeah,
So, but their price is out there too. I mean,
yeah.
if you think about it, they're like $18, $19 average cigars.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, you think like something like Liga Number 9. Those are expensive.
They are. They're too expensive for what they are, if you ask me.
You know, a while back, I didn't feel like they were expensive because I keep buying Davidoffs, right? So in comparison, they're
Yeah.
half price of Davidoff. So I didn't think they were expensive. I buy boxes at a time, easy. But now that, I start to buy, cigars that in the $10 range and I buy less Davidoff, I start to feel like they were more expensive than they are. I stopped buying them because it's like, why buy those? I'm not going to have a chance to smoke them. And they don't age that well. In fact, the more you age, the more mellow they get.
Yeah, they're not made to age. Drew Estate even says don't age them. When you get them, smoke them. They actually lose their flavor over time.
Yeah. You got
Okay.
number 9.
Would y'all repeat that again, please?
Oh shit! Here we go.
That
Don't repeat what?
Huh?
I'm asking if they would repeat it again. Like, what happens to cigars if they sit too long?
they lose their flavor.
Yeah. Liga number 9 and Liga T52. Those two cigars, if you don't smoke
Tastes
them the
like
first
shit.
2 years, they start to go super mellow. Super
Yeah.
mellow. Right? Especially the T52, all you have left is pepper.
The
Yeah.
09 or the number 9 gets really, really earthy.
Yeah. So, I stopped buying them because, I have all these cigars I had to smoke and try to get through them quickly. And then I go, I don't have a chance to smoke those. And it's like, I'm not going to get those because when I keep them for 1 year, 2 years, and really, to keep a cigar for 1 year is actually really, really easy. Really, really easy. You just forget all about it because, as soon as you buy some other cigar, you're smoking those, you forgot all about it.
Yep.
I think it's gotten easier for me to do that too because I get so many cigars now from the lounge that I work at that I just throw them in there.
I got a whole box of cigars I haven't even touched, and I bought them, I don't know, months ago, 6 or 7 months ago. I haven't smoked one of them.
So, yeah,
Martine found a new cigar he liked, by the way.
he
Huh?
did.
Yeah.
Not McAuliffe.
What's that?
It was that last call, right?
Oh yeah, the last call by AJ. That surprised
yeah.
me.
I
That was
know.
a good
After you
cigar.
just said too that you don't like AJ's.
I know.
few.
But I
But last
smoked that
call,
one at the lounge.
last call is
Good.
actually been liked by a lot of people because number one, it's not expensive. It's not
Oh,
expensive
Right.
cigar.
yeah, it's cheap.
Number two, it's got
It's like a
flavor
$5
that
cigar,
kind of
yeah.
rivals a good quality cigar. I mean, it's
That was
really
a
good.
ass cigar.
So, yeah, a lot of people buy
Is-
Lost Calls. Lost Calls are pretty
It's
good.
got that little bit of mineral and hay, almost like if you smoked a lot of Cubans where you get that little mineral and hay. It has a little bit in there. I found the Habano one. I thought it was a really good cigar.
That's what I was going to ask Martin. Do you like the Maduro or the Habano?
No, Habano. I smoked that one with Albert. And
Yeah, that
with the
Habano's
discount, that thing
good.
only came out to $3. I was like, oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't buy
That's
me
cheap.
one.
Now this cigar tastes like hot chocolate. It's sweet and tastes like cocoa.
Oh shit.
It gets sweeter as it goes. And it could be because I'm drinking a really bitter coffee, but it gets sweeter.
Yeah, I find that too. When I drink coffee sometimes, if I brew it real strong or something, my Connecticut's will taste super sweet when I'm pairing them with that coffee.
Yeah, it starts to really taste like hot chocolate.
Because it's hitting your palate behind that bitterness and your palate's picking it out. Plus, coffee cleanses your palate real quick after you drink it too.
I mean, it's a good cigar, but like I say, it kind of makes me want to go back and smoke the regular one. It leaves something more to desire. Is it lighter? Is it gonna be like, I think this is a good alternative for people who cannot stand the strength of the regular Alma. Right? If you can stand that even with the Robusto size, then this might be it. I mean, if you want to go out like a badass, take a gigantic hexagon cigar to be out there, like, go to a casino, try to act like a big shot, then sure, this one will be one of those, like, nobody's like, oh, this guy is smoking a big cigar, it must be strong, and it'll only trick the rookies, though. It'll only trick the rookies, like, holy shit, he's smoking some serious cigar. But I don't know, it does leave a lot to be desired, and for the same price, literally, I think the two are the same price. The regular Almaforte and this one are like the same price. I would recommend to buy the regular one, even though the box obviously not as cool. If they make a regular Almaforte this kind of box, I'll buy one too. I tried to see whose dog that is. I think it's Hashimoto's dog, but it could be Martin's dog too.
Rats.
What?
The squeak toy.
Hashimoto, is that a
yeah.
puppy? Is that a puppy? How old is the dog?
She's 6 months old.
Oh yeah, it's a puppy.
6 month boxer.
Or you get out a ticket like Martin. Yeah, Martin's like, give me a warning.
Yeah, I saw that.
What did they say? Let me go back.
Out of your ticket.
Yeah, you got out of the ticket. I mean, I've
I
never
did
got out of
get
the
out
ticket.
that ticket. Did y'all see that?
I've
Yeah.
never got out of the ticket with cigar in the car because I don't smoke in the car.
I mean,
Me
I was
either.
literally driving, and I wasn't paying attention to my speed. And when I saw the cops' lights off because my lights reflected off the car's reflective tape or whatever's on the side of the car, so I tapped the brakes, and my tail lights are LEDs, so it brightly shined whatever the hell was behind me. So he saw like, oh shit, he's freaking.
You brake check
brakes.
him? You brake check the police
No,
officer?
no, he was parked. He was parked, like with his lights off and everything. But as soon I have HIDs on my front, or LEDs, I don't know what they are. So as soon as I'm coming around the curb, I see him because my lights are fucking bright as fuck. So I tapped the brakes like, oh shit, like, and I looked down at my speedometer. I was going like 55, 60 miles an hour down like a road. So he got me. He pulled me over. And then he pulls me over. I pull out my driver's license, my insurance, have a cigar in my mouth, and I hand it over to him like that. As he's flashing the light in my car. He's like, oh, hey, good morning. And I go to put my cigar down. He's like, oh, no, you don't have to put that out. He's like, actually, it smells really nice.
That's cool.
Not to give you a ticket.
No, he just gave me a warning.
That must be another brother with a leaf, right? So it has
No,
to be.
he said that it's always intrigued him, or what did he say? I have admiration for people who
Smokers.
smoke. So I don't know. He
You should
just,
have come to join the Shadow Smoke Legion right there.
I know, right? I
Would
should
you
have
like to try it, officer?
invited him for a cigar over at my shop now.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
I've
So
never
that's
got
my-
out a ticket
Never
from,
gotten out of ticket for that.
from holding a cigar. I only got out a ticket because the police want to check out my car. They pulled me over just to check out my car.
Hey, are you muting me, Tony?
No? Why?
He's muting me. Are you doing that? Hashimoto?
You can see the mute sign if I muted you.
Is he doing that? So, bitch.
What? I didn't do shit. Dude, my hands are right here the whole time.
Josh, you gotta go smoke with us, man, on Sunday?
Who?
Josh. He's frozen.
He's frozen.
He was looking at you like, huh?
My earbuds cut out for a second.
Yeah, he's frozen.
Sorry. What was that?
Are you gonna smoke with us Sunday?
You coming to my lounge?
What time do you work, Martine?
I work 4 to close.
Maybe. What time? What time are you working? I'll be doing that. Okay.
I gotta go
So
hang out in New
anybody
York.
watching live, if you guys want to come visit me at the lounge, I'll be working 4 to 9 at Enfuego and Murphy.
I need to go visit New York. They have a lounge now. It closes at 3 a.m. It's like, yes.
Oh, wow.
3 a.m.
Wow.
it closes.
Mark,
And they got
Martine, I'm
scotch.
going to ask you a question. Martine, I'm going to ask you a question that you probably don't know the answer yet, too.
Oh,
So, I know that all the computers and whatnot with the phone numbers are all connected. Do the rewards pop up from other shops?
yes.
Oh, no shit. Okay, cool.
Yes. So if you shop at one store, your rewards carry over to any other store.
Josh,
Mm.
it's 2021. People shut out their TVs to turn it on.
What? Sorry. No, that's a good point. I don't know.
It's 2021. People clap to turn their light off.
That was 1990s.
That was not, yeah, in the 90s.
No, that was in the 80s, man.
Clap
Dude.
on.
My wife has a clapper on her nightstand, like her.
So how do you play? How do you watch any shows that has clapping at all? The lights go on and off, on and off. I've
Man,
been feeling.
it's funny. You have to be really exact.
You
So
have
I
to be
go in there,
double
I can never
clap,
get it turned on because I'm just. It has to be like a really slow.
But that
I don't know.
doesn't fit the song. The song is clap on. It wasn't like clap on.
Yeah, but they only have so many seconds on the song. They only had too much commercial time, so they had to get it on there quick.
I have to
It's
tell you
for
guys,
old
I've been
people.
very irritated for the past 1 week because I have Wink at home because I have automated house thing through Wink, and they've been down for a whole week.
Oh, shit.
So literally, some of my light will not turn on.
Oh, God. You got to hit the switch.
No, there's no switch for those. Those are remote. The light bulb is remote.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
So like
Gotta
literally, it will
go
not
good
turn on. So my
old-fashioned
garage is
electricity.
dark as hell every night.
So this is why you're supposed to link not only to the remote, but to your app so that you can still control it through the app.
But you can't because the server was down for a whole week.
Mm,
Did you see what Janice said?
what you say?
No spanking in the bedroom. Light off quick.
Yeah. Clap, clap, clap.
Tony, do you get any orange crayon from that cigar? You know, I have to tell you this, Joseph. All right, the only person that ever got crayon that I ever heard of is from Martin because I think Martin's the only one that ever tried to eat a crayon. I literally don't know how crayon tastes like. I never tried to go, tastes good. No.
I'm looking at Tony's screen and I'm backwards on there, so Martine's over here.
Yeah, so I cannot. Brady Bunch. Okay, anyway. So, you know, I cannot. I don't know how crayon tastes like. So if you tell me orange crayon, I've never tried to grab an orange crayon and just taste like it, you know? I can't. Like, it probably tastes like wax. I would think all the crayon taste the same.
Orange crayon tastes a lot like the yellow one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Might taste the same.
I don't
probably
know.
tastes like the same, right?
But see,
I would,
Crayola tastes different than Rosa art.
right?
Talking
All
about
right,
crayon.
Tony, you eat the stinky tofu. Just try the crayon. It's fine. It can't be any worse than the stinky tofu.
Well, most
For the
likely,
century age.
most likely is food safe because kids use them. So most likely it
Right.
had to be food, like at least edible,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be, talking about crayons. It reminds me of back in grade school and stuff like. Whoever have those big pack of crayons with most colors out of the coolest kids in the class,
Oh hell yeah, I remember that.
right? When you have like those 48 colors versus 12 color,
Yeah.
you're like, yeah,
And they had the
Right,
sharpener on the back.
right?
I'm gonna head on out for the night, man. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
All right.
All right,
All right, see you, Albert.
I mean, that's some crazy thing. Like kids nowadays don't care about that kind of stuff anymore. They're like Cartmans. I got iPad. They don't compare. It's like, hey, I got a whole set of coloring crayons anymore.
Right.
Right?
I remember getting a pack of crayons, going, hell yeah, I can't wait to show this off tomorrow.
Mhm.
When I was young, I there was one point where like all the kids I compare who had the best pen, and at the time,
Jelly
Asia,
pens.
Asia, we buy the pen from Pentel. That brand technically got bought out. They're not like really Pentel anymore. But we bought pen from Pentel. And anybody who used pen from Pentel are like high class. I remember having one Pentel pen that I was writing on it, and I was like, holy shit, my writing got better. It looks better. I will use any other pen. I'll write like scribbly, and then when I write with a Pentel pen, because I'm more careful, my writing turns out to be better. But that was back in the day. I don't think any kids will be impressed by that anymore. It's like, oh my god, it's a Pentel pen,
I'm surprised kids even know how to use a pen today.
Well, they still have to write their essay and fill their test.
It's all typing now.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. Does grade school still typing? Oh yeah, because it's digital now, right?
Yeah. Shit, you might as well buy up all the pens and stuff now, folks, because they're going to be heirlooms here, antiques.
No, you still need pen. I mean, going anywhere, you still need pen. Pen's gotta be out there. But good pen and bad pen. Ballpoint, gel. Oh my god, the feeling of like just feels so good. People don't understand it. I think people nowadays don't understand the feeling of using a good pen.
I have a huge collection of pens. I'm an art freak.
Right? Because I will buy those. I buy a lot of office pens to bring with me. Those are like $200, $300 pens. But what's really funny is the inside filling is only like $10. So they're very expensive pen, but then like the fillings are like this.
Mm-hmm.
They're like a few dollars. But yeah, you have to use, and then there's a big difference between an ink pen and a gel pen too. Most people don't know that, right? Because if you use gel pen, your black is not black. Black is gray. Bet you didn't know that. If you go to a pen store and you say, I want to try a ballpoint and a gel pen, and you write side by side from the same brand, the ballpoint pen is gonna be darker. The black is gonna be so much blacker than a gel.
Yeah, I usually buy the cheapest pens. I buy the second cheapest pens I can buy because I don't like pulling the cap off. So I buy the cheapest click pens I can buy because I can buy like 100 of them and put them in my truck, and within like a month, they're all gone anyway.
Travis, have you written anything with the fountain pen?
No.
You should. Make you feel like $1 million.
It would probably make me feel like a kindergartner because it would look terrible.
Guys, he'll be writing. It's like no ink is coming out. I don't know why. Nothing's coming out.
Right.
But yeah, writing with the fountain pen feels like $1 million when you sign stuff. Oh yeah. Nowadays we just like click a button, signed. Thing signed. Did he really sign it?
I just want a fountain pen with a hose that goes into the ink, and when you squeeze it, it comes out the end, and you write.
Nowadays, I haven't seen anything that's like super innovative towards writing. Back in the day, we have pen, and then we had like space pen where you can write it backwards or something like that. And there's literally like pens that you can write on glass. And nowadays, like nobody give a shit about pen. Like, when's the last time you went to Staples? Probably not, right?
It's been a while.
Yeah. So, it's sad. You know, it's sad. It's art writing.
But I
right?
get it. I love
I bought
pens.
Brittany got a new computer monitor from Office Depot. That's probably the last time I've been in there for a while.
Why didn't you just buy a 55-inch
Yeah, I
TV?
Now we got her a 29-inch ultra wide gaming monitor because gaming monitors are good for photography also because of color.
Because the color accuracy. But here's the thing, Travis, you're in trouble now. Once you use ultra wide, you'll never go to regular size again.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna get her another one. That way she has two to go side by side.
Yeah, because once I use ultra wide, I don't want to buy regular monitor again. Like how versatile ultra wide is. It's just.
And
so
hers
much.
has that curved screen. It's a curved one. She loves it.
I love this ultra wide screen. Like I can see everything in one shot and only take one space. It's great. It's great.
And it's got a good refresh rate. It don't matter on photography. It's got a 75, which is pretty
refresh
good.
rate does matter with the photography though.
Yeah, she's got a 75 hertz refresh rate.
Well, human eyes can only see 60 hertz anyway. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's good for you. Buying the right, you gotta have the right tool to do the right job. You know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't wanna bring a pen to a job that cleans toilets. I don't know, something.
Right. Yeah. I mean. Yeah, you don't want to build a fence with a hammer. You better get the drill or a nail gun.
I think after this winter, I have to redo my fence because like somebody mentioned my fence is tilting. But then again, that lane is tilting. That lane was straight to start with. So
just tell them you put it like that so water run off of it.
Say again?
Tell them you put it at a slant so water would run off of it.
The water will run off of it. I mean, it's the thing about wooden fence is that they eventually wear out. You have to replace it. So I guess when I replace it, I'll just replace it with those like vinyl plastic things that they're supposed to last forever. Expensive. Like, can you imagine how much fence costs? It's just wood.
Ooh.
My vinyl fence costs $5,000.
Wooden fence down here is $18 a foot for wood fence installed.
Yeah, oh my god, that's expensive. You know, like my wife was saying, like when we were younger, we pick up like, you know, junk wood, junk rock home and stuff like that. We should have told the kids to keep it because like when you grow up, you realize how much it costs.
Right.
Right.
Now you know why your grandparents were hoarders.
Right. Like they're like, you know, if my kid comes back with rocks. If my kids come back with rocks, I'm like, here's a pile. You just put it in there, okay? When we need to build a garden, those rocks will be very handy.
There you go.
Martin, why are you smoking?
He's muted.
No, he's very slowly got it out. Oh.
Something cheap.
Who was the one that posted the thing about on the other side where they were talking about $5 cigar is not premium cigar? I mean, like that kind of thinking is what ruins the cigar industry, right? It's like, well, premium cigar must be $12 and up. You know, remember they're talking about like the regulations to call premium cigar.
It's like going to that AJ Fernandez last call right there. That's a premium cigar.
I mean, I thought
my number one cigar this year was $6. My number one cigar was $6 on my list this year.
Which is
601 Maduro.
There we go.
$6. That's a good cigar for $6.
I mean, somebody should put it out there because I think a lot of people think that premium cigar must be premium priced, right? But I thought the premium cigar definition was handmade, hand rolled, and full leaf cigar.
That's
right?
about it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So I mean, that's a very simple definition.
A short stack is a premium cigar.
Yep.
So I don't know, like, you know, why would they add? It's how do I say that? It's like somebody that works in the car industry to go to a restaurant to say, in order to be a Michelin star restaurant, you must cost more than $500 a bowl.
Yeah, well, you know who won't be eating at that restaurant? Nope.
You know, Michelin star, the Michelin review actually remove a lot of stars from different restaurants because how much it costs.
How many Michelin stars can you get? 3 or 4?
3.
3?
Yeah. The number one Japanese restaurant in Japan, the sushi restaurant, if you watch the I Dream of Jiro, that restaurant got their Michelin star removed.
Really?
You know why?
Why?
They say that to be a Michelin restaurant, you must be accessible. If it's a restaurant nobody can go into, they shouldn't be able to get the star.
That doesn't make any. I don't agree with that. I
I
think
would
it's the
agree with
food
that. I mean,
should
if
be
you
the
become a
judge.
restaurant that nobody can eat, then what's the point to have a star?
Is the star just for food, or is it for the whole package? Restaurant,
The food, the
presentation, whole deal?
ambience, the service, and the price.
Oh, okay, okay.
So if you can't get any of that, then what is, what's the point to give you a review or a star because nobody can.
But can't individual chefs get Michelin stars too?
Mm-mm.
It's just an establishment.
Yeah, a lot of time a restaurant will get Michelin reviewed, recommended, but not Michelin star.
Right.
You know what's really funny?
But I'm pretty
is
sure Gordon Ramsay, he's only a 2 Michelin star chef, I'm pretty sure. His place.
I've been to his place. His cup of coffee costs $17. Oh no, $25. $25 for a cup of coffee. And
Don't they have places in New York where they only serve like 2 things and it's like $200 and you just have to pick one of those 2 or just one thing that they cook that night?
Most Michelin star restaurant has set menus. Because
That's a question
a
for
lot of
Janice,
times everything is
if he's
different.
still
Like
watching.
today they have this, and the next day they have something different. It's basically.
And you just eat what they cook. Yeah,
Right.
they don't have a huge menu. Right, that's right.
So yeah, if you go to Michelin star, 2 things you gotta have. Number 1, money. Number 2,
Yeah.
time. All right, expect to spend like 2.5 hours to any Michelin star restaurant. Because part of the star came from service, so how long they serve.
Wonder if they have any Michelin star restaurants in Louisiana.
Michelin star barbecue.
Gator.
Yeah, Michelin star restaurants. I don't recommend people to go. If you gotta go, it would be like once in a lifetime because you would understand how annoying it is to eat a meal spending 3 hours to eat.
Oh, there's a ton of them in New Orleans. Like, there's a lot of famous chefs down there.
Famous chef that alone doesn't get you the Michelin star though.
But yeah, they got one called August apparently, and they got a couple of them. New Orleans, which that's kind of a big tourist city, so that doesn't really surprise me, I guess.
What surprised me is how is a company that makes tires start to review food?
Is that the same company though?
It's the same company.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it spelled different?
No, Michelin is the same.
Hmm.
Michelin is the same. Ooh, what the hell?
I don't see how tires and food rating are anything related.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. There's no Michelin star restaurants in Louisiana because Michelin does not cover Louisiana. They don't come down this far. I can't say that I blame them, but that's just the way it goes.
I think it's the same company. Hold on, double check though. Yeah, see? If you go look at the Michelin star guy, you see the tire guy right on the bottom.
Oh, wow. Sure is, ain't it?
Wow.
What it is the owner of Michelin is probably a food critic.
Yeah, it's probably a foodie. Or
Yeah.
he just wanted to go, you know what? I want to go eat for free. Let's start a
Right.
review. But yeah, I don't recommend. I went to. By now, I probably went to 5 or 6 Michelin restaurants, and all of them I hate. All of them, every single one of them. I just don't like to spend that much time to eat food.
Yeah, I
like
completely. If I go to a restaurant and they're like, "Hey, it's going to be 45 minutes," psh, I'm gone. I'm going somewhere else.
No, it's got to be 3 hours.
Jack in the box.
Yeah, I'm.
Back in the crowd.
I'm not that hard to please. You know, a good hamburger can just about beat anything if you're hungry enough.
Like, even my wife, you tell her like, "Hey, let's go to a Michelin star restaurant." She'll be like, "No, please not. No."
Hashimoto, did you see that pizza we got a while back? I posted.
Hell yeah.
Gigantic pizza.
Bruh,
Gee.
I mean, that's me, dude. I got a 6-foot wingspan, bro. Those 2 pizzas, cheese sticks and garlic knots was $130.
For
Oh
pizza?
my god.
Dude, I will have just ordered 10 pizzas. That would be more than that.
That's holding 1 slice right next to my head.
Yeah, like wouldn't you just buy
Holy
10 pizza?
shit.
You can buy
Yeah,
$10 pizza.
Look at the cheese stick, bro.
Damn.
Holy
I
shit.
ate 2 slices of that pizza, and it like killed me, dude. Like I had to lay down. I was so tired. I was in a coma. It was like, oh, you can't even put it in the refrigerator. Like you'd have to go get you'd have to get those 2-gallon Ziploc bags because that pizza is like 16 inches long for a
Oh
slice.
my
There's nowhere to
gosh.
put it, and you don't need 2. There were 6 of us, and we didn't even eat 1 pizza. It's way too
Wow.
much.
Did you know they were going to be that big?
Yeah, it's a thing. Like I was curious because I love pizza. When something opens up, I try it. And I was
Right.
like, and the thing is, for the size pizza, it is good. It's not the best, but it's not just a gimmick. Like it actually tastes good. But for the money, no way. No way.
Now that we're talking about, high class, high pricing stuff. Let's talk about internal cigar, okay? If you are a cigar factory owner, okay, what would be considered for you a perfect cigar and at what price?
Like as far as smoking it or selling it, if you were going to sell it.
Or both.
I would say if you could sell a good Toro cigar for about $6, I think that would be my wheelhouse. No, I'm sorry, $8 for a good Toro. For your core line cigar, I think that would be where the money shot would be if you want to sell.
Let me make this more like explain this more, okay? White wrapper, filler, and binder, price range.
I'd say broadleaf wrapper, Nicaraguan binder, Nicaraguan and Dominican fillers, Toro. If you were using broadleaf, you'd have to be around the 10 to 12, I guess I would say, and put
10 to 12 retailer or 10 to 12.
Yeah, no, retail. Like that's what you would sell it. That's what the shop was.
So it's about $6 cost you $6.
Yeah, that would be because I love broadleaf and I love Dominican and Nicaraguan fillers together. That's what kind of cigars are my favorite.
Okay, so what about you, Martin?
Probably a Brazilian Arapiraca with Nicaraguan binder and filler, somewhere around the $6 to $8 range.
Retail.
Wow. Because I mean, think about it. You got the Brasilia from CAO that's like what, $6?
But I'm saying that as the top of the line for your company. Top of the line.
Top of the line?
Because you'll be the best thing you ever created for your company, right?
Best thing I've ever created probably be a Dominican Puro.
Price range?
Oh, it'd be expensive though.
I thought the CAO Brasilia had a Montefina wrapper. It has an Arapiraca wrapper.
It might be a Montefina wrapper. You're right. It's a Brazilian wrapper.
Yeah. Brazilian Montefina is good now. That's the Brasilia, and even that Blue Label Herrera Esteli, man, those are good.
$2 is a good fight to death, yo. What about you, Hashimoto? What would be the top of the line cigar for your company?
I don't know. I was trying to think of one. I like Cameroon wrapper a lot. Fillers, I don't know. There's too many good things out there. Something with a little orange. Then I could call it the Asian orange. I don't know. And fillers, I don't know. Price range?
You'd have to be careful with fillers on Cameroon, I think, because of the burn deal.
Right. Price range, 12, 13.
What about you, Josh? What would be your inner Oprah tell you?
Mexican
He's got
San Andreas wrapper. I would do a Nicaraguan binder, and then a mixture of Nicaraguan and Dominican fillers. I'd want it to be a real punchy cigar with a little bit of sweetness, kind of cut that smokiness that you get from that Mexican San Andreas. And if I'm doing a top of the line cigar, I'm going to go $17, $18 a cigar.
I think if you threw Honduran tobacco in there, you get that sweetness in the filler.
How much was it? So how much is a cigar?
$17.
17. Okay, so Josh Jones basically described a very expensive cigarette to you guys. So $17 per cigarette. Believe it or not, what you described would probably taste like a cigarette. Yeah, that's actually very interesting, right? Because like, you know, we all kind of like, oh, I like this filler, I like that filler, but I'm pretty sure when we fill it all together, it'll taste like something else totally different.
Mm-hmm. That's why we're not blenders.
I basically described a 601 Maduro anyway. And Josh described a 4-line Maduro by Casa Cuevas, because that's right. That's pretty much exactly what that cigar is, except they have Honduran tobacco in the fillers, which gives it that little bit of sweetness, I believe. That's what's in the reserve of Maduro.
That's why you said the Honduras.
Right. I'm not that smart. I just remember reading it and smoking it and getting the distinction.
The thing about, I think that for the San Andreas, right, that wrapper, if you put anything sweet with it, it smells like cigarette. Every time I walk by somebody smoking a San Andreas, it smells like cigarette.
Yes.
Yep. I don't like San Andreas a lot of times. They can be dry if you're not careful. They can dry you out.
Josh,
San Andreas has that real dry kind of smoky flavor to it.
It does.
But I like that. It's just a little gritty, a little more earthy, a little more rugged. But then if you add a little something in there, a little sweeter, kind of, you know, mellows it out, kind of rounds it out a little bit, then you've got a great cigar.
That's the Cuevas Reserve of Maduro.
I'll be very interested to find out what they really use for tobacco for cigarettes.
Dude, it almost sounds like Josh just described Oprah, but in a cigar. Earthy, round.
Very voluptuous.
Yeah, just gritty.
We'll toss you around a little bit. What? Hold on. I mean, I just
it's like salad.
Jenny's comment. Not for everyone. It's all about experience, quality, and ingredient. Most experience lasts 1 to 2 hours, but they continue to bring. Okay, so she's still talking about the Michelin star restaurant. Okay.
Yeah, she was a little late.
No, I was a little late. I saw the comment, but I didn't get to read it yet. But yeah. I mean, it's very interesting how cigar works, right? Even though you know what you want in there, and then like once they put it together, it might be tasting completely different, right? Because like even if you get, let's say, a Puro, right? Not all the Puro tastes the same. Not all the Puro tastes the same. So very interesting.
I will say, I found out recently that McAuliffe Cigars uses a lot of Mexican-grown Habanos and Sumatrans.
Yeah, Sumatra's a good wrapper. So I mean, that slipped my mind. A lot of good cigars have that Sumatra.
Did you know Sumatra? The difference between Sumatra and Cameroon are like just where they grow.
Really?
Yeah. So Cameroon is grown in Cameroon and Sumatra is grown in Indonesia. It's the same seed.
So basically, it's the same seed. One's in Africa, one's in Indonesia.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the only difference.
That's interesting.
But see, I like Sumatrans a little better than the Cameroons.
It has to do with how oily they are, right? Because if you're growing in Africa, it's got to be more oily, more rough. Outside it look very like a peaky kind of look, like really sand rough.
Arturo Fuente makes some of the best Cameroon cigars. Like I really like the Don Carlos's. For Cameroons, they really got that nailed down on their blend.
I think eventually we should do a Shadow Smoker's Legion blend with Cameroon. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, Michael said he's fixing to get some short stack Cameroons, I believe.
Yeah, and it will be affordable. Yep. It will be affordable, crazy affordable.
Wow.
I know that's going to be awesome.
I mean that comes with really in the end what the production came from, right? So some of them just make so much Cameroon, so supply and demand goes down. Especially now, I don't know how that's gonna come out because Africa start to make their own cigars, right? So they start be more demand for those Cameroon wrappers. Might drive up the price.
They could corner the market if they did that. If they started selling internationally and they stopped distributing that Cameroon and isolated it and actually made a good cigar, they could make some real money doing that.
But that's the thing, though. Like I say, you can get Indonesians, Sumatra to be very similar, right?
Yeah.
In the end, it's the soil, the condition. You can imitate a condition to grow tobacco if you wanted to. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Who knows? Who knows?
All you need is heat and humidity and good soil.
Is there a lot of humidity? There shouldn't be that much humidity in Africa.
I mean, I think, well, maybe not Cameroon, but I know like in Nicaragua and stuff, I imagine the humidity down there is crazy.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Like it's a big natural humidor.
Yeah, probably like it is here. I mean, our humidity stays like for the past month or so, it's been between 43 and 86. Average about 75% humidity here. Like my house stays at about 52%, 43 to 52. I got a hygrometer on my shelf. Like if I leave cigars out for 2 or 3 days, it's not. You can actually age cigars on a shelf at 50% humidity.
I always do it at 45, 50.
Yeah, I was say that's what it stays, 42 to 50 here. I could just put them in my closet and let them sit there if I wanted to.
Just don't smoke it at that point though. Like if I'm gonna smoke anything that's in my dry box, I had to put it back in the humidor for a couple of days before I smoke it.
Right, yeah, because if not, it'll
just crack.
Burn a little too fast.
It will just
crack.
Yeah. So what else? I was gonna. Oh yeah, before I forget, this cigar, in the end, $18.50 for this cigar. Just buy the regular one. Just buy the regular one. You'll be more happy with the regular one.
You know, they say Cameroon cigars do better at higher humidity. They say you can run them almost to 77, 78% humidity, and that's where they're in their comfort zone because of that wrapper.
It will get more taste. I tested that before. It will get more taste, but it'll burn weird.
Yeah.
It'll burn, like, it will have uneven burn all the time, but it will taste better.
Yeah.
I tried that.
I don't mind an uneven burn. Draw makes me mad, but if something burns a little weird, that doesn't really bother me too much as long as it smokes.
When I say burns a little weird, it's like you get that little mountain thing going on.
Yeah, that's what I've been dealing with this all night. Like you see this cigar, that's what I've been dealing with.
That's not even that bad. I'm talking about like a finger length left over on one side, and then this side's completely burned through.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, if I got a cigar burning like Travis, like I'm constantly touching it up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just fanatic with that shit.
And this is a 60 ring gauge, which I got this in my Secret Santa deal. My taste still ain't back 100% yet, which is nuts, and it's been this long.
By the way, talking about Secret Santa. So Hashimoto didn't get his Secret Santa prize. So, these two we'll just consider as his Secret Santa stuff, okay?
Yeah, buddy.
You literally got to get these two. These two right next to my table.
Yes. Can I get those signed? Can I get those signed?
Signed?
Yep.
Really?
Who do you want them signed by?
Oprah.
I can't get Oprah signing it. I can sign it for you.
Send them to me. Send them to me.
You and Mrs. Assassin.
You want my wife to sign this?
Yep. To Agent Orange.
All right.
Wow.
I will sign the back of this one.
TAO.
That's right.
Jeez. I feel famous all of a sudden. Ooh. Famous.
By the way, Hashi, I feel really stupid. I didn't realize what your hashtag TAO was.
I asked him before too.
Like
You're not the only one.
Months.
I asked him too.
And it finally dawned on me. I was like, oh, Team Asian Orange.
I asked him the same thing. I thought it was some sort of, because TAO spells Tao, right? I was like, was that some sort of Zen stuff? Taoism kind of thing? But yeah,
me too. I was like, oh man, this is something Asian. I know it.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, like what does that mean? I literally messaged him. I was like, Hajima, what's TAO?
Right, I remember that. Yep.
But yeah.
Team Asian Orange. There you go, folks.
But yeah, he's been using the hashtag everywhere. You know, he's still our
Yep.
homepage hero. You know, he used that two hashtag all the time, TAO and homepage hero.
That's right.
Yep.
Martine's got it signed on his button too.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's so weird. Eventually, that's gonna become a thing. I'm telling you. It's like, everybody's gonna say, "What the hell is TAO?"
Well, then like we got swag. I keep forgetting about that one for some reason, but
Because you've been seeing swag all day.
I know.
You've been seeing swag
man.
all day. What am I
And
gonna
Matt,
do with
have
this
you
coffee
noticed
cup?
that
I don't know what I'm gonna do with this
when I
coffee
put
cup.
when I put my little swag coin up at the top, it says, "We got swag."
You know, one day I will make a coin that says "We got swag." Hashtag "We got swag." You know what? We can do it for the poker chip. And one side is this, the other side is "We got swag." That'd be nice.
Oh shit.
Yeah, all the crazy shit that I cannot stop. Oh my god. So yeah, today, wow, Wednesday, we actually talked a lot. I mean, normally we're like, what the hell? We're gonna talk about Wednesdays, right? But that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I just feel like the week passed by so quickly. I didn't have enough time because all I had was meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are like that because starting with 2021, everybody started all of a sudden got so busy, right? Like work started to pick up. We start to do all kind of stuff, and next thing you know, first month is over. We're in February.
Yeah.
I don't even know why in February we'll get 2 feet of snow.
Like I didn't even know what today's date was. I literally told my wife at dinner I thought today was Tuesday. Just we're busy.
Yeah, it's very busy. I feel very busy. I feel like I was telling my wife, I was like, I feel so tired. My wife was like, yeah, because you've been working for a whole week. You need to get some sleep. I was like, I think it's sleep. She's like, you know what? 12-hour a week is not a lot.
God.
But yeah, that's life. I mean, everybody starts to pick up. Martina might have a lot of good stuff going on. He go back to his job. He got a cigar job, and he, got away with the ticket. And he's still pumping out those reviews. His reviews does not stop.
Yep. Non-stop,
right? And Travis, obviously, he always finally got his taste back. So, congratulations.
I didn't know. I still can't hardly taste cigars. Just a
Wait,
little
you cannot taste any cigar?
Not really. Just a little bitty bit. If I get a real peppery cigar or something, I can taste a little bit. But like this one here, I'm not getting from it. I'm just smoking.
Travis,
just
I'm telling
fun.
you, that's because you didn't smoke enough. Smoke more.
What's up, Raymond Ramos? What's going on, buddy?
Hey, Raymond Ramos and Thomas Smart and Jason on 20-hour overtime last week. Ooh, everybody worked. Crazy hours.
Yep.
It's a lot to deal with. I feel like 2021 is gonna be a good, productive year. That's why I'm trying so hard to get all the project going because I feel like we can do a lot this year compared to last year. Because let's be honest, last year was mellow. Every episode is like we chat because we do a lot, right? So I tried to make 2021 the year where we, step out of that little jail cell.
Your dog's having fun over there.
It's a puppy. You kind of expect that. A puppy just want to play all day. It's been a long time, but I'm here. Yeah.
He pops his head up.
He's like,
Like, you talking to me? You talking to me?
It's cute. I like puppies. It makes me want to get on the dog. My dog is so old. She can't even she doesn't even come upstairs anymore. We have split floor, right? And usually that dog will jump and go upstairs, downstairs all day long. Now she likes to stay in the first floor and she will not come up until we go downstairs and try to bring her up because she will just not go up the stairs. So, it's crazy. I mean, it's aging. Dog age really quickly. So.
Yep.
Tony just jinxed this year. No, I did not. If I jinx this year, I work double the hard to get it work. We gotta make everything happen. That's my goal this year is to make Shadow Smokers Legion blow out the water. Literally just do everything that we can possibly do.
I was thinking about it today, man. I'm like, man, Tony's got the glasses going, the poker chip, the cigars. I mean, all these things going on. And yes, we got swag, I found out today. But there's a lot coming out, man. I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can keep up.
And I kind of feel bad because obviously all those things cost money, and then people had to buy them. But like, you know, I don't mind to keep them at this point because like, you know, because they are all down at a loss anyway. So I don't mind to keep them.
But I got like boxes of cigars on order already from Michael, and I got 2 Kung Paos coming. I
just
got
tell
all
everybody
kinds of
to
stuff.
save their money for the Casa Cuevas. I really want everybody in the Legion to support this particular event cigar because it costs a lot of money to get it going.
Oh, I will for sure.
I'm buying the box easy,
sure.
maybe 2.
It costs a lot of money. Like I say, I had to spend $2,400 per sticker. We have 4 stickers on there.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm definitely buying a box, if not 2 myself.
4 stickers, and they're crazy expensive. Like my wife's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm gonna deck out this box because it's not our own." But yeah, you know, this year I think it'll be 1 year that we prove that you know, the Legion's ability to get our own cigars. Right? We had to step out somewhere to say that's our ability to do it, so we can partner with other companies in the future to do more of our own cigars, our own blends, our own thing. You know, obviously, eventually the goal was to become something similar to a cigar dojo kind of thing.
Yeah.
Fuck cigar dojo. The cigars suck.
I just had to say, you know, thank you, Cigar Dojo, for allowing me to use their code from Honey, and I got discount my cigars. But yeah, my goal is to eventually be in the easier place to do all kind of cool stuff, right? Because I want to satisfy the idea of every member. If you're a member and you say, let's do this, I want to be able to say, okay, let's do it. You know, because me and my dumb mouth, I'll probably say, that sounds pretty cool, let's do it. Right? So we'll continue to do it. We'll continue to do it. Just that after we do all that, what's next year? What's next year? If we already got whiskey, we got glass, we got all the swag, and we got our own cigar. What's next? And we got our own coffee, we got our own tea. What else is next?
I guess next we need
Nevada Cigar Club is wrapping up.
Shadow Smokers Legion burned in it.
So what? What is
I
it?
said next we need wooden humidors where the top has got Shadow Smokers Legion like burned in it, like with a wood burning tool.
I got
Laser
one company
etched.
that will make inlays with Shadow Smokers Legion on it. But it costs
That'd
$200
be
per humidor.
sweet.
Costs $200 per humidor. You had to make 10,000 of those.
Oh,
Yeah, that
shit.
wouldn't be that sweet then.
Travis, you got to think bigger. Pravada Cigar Club is giving away a car wrapped in like the Pravada Cigar Club logo. That's what we need, Tony. Go get us a car.
Wow.
Sure.
Martine,
We will
you'll get
raffle
a
off
car.
a cigar at
Percy, you'll get a
$1,000
car.
per
Travis,
ticket.
you'll get a car.
All right? We'll raffle off a car at $1,000 per ticket. Okay?
I'll buy one.
We'll limit to 70 tickets, and the price will be a Corvette.
No, it's going to be a Pinto. You have to sign a waiver in case it explodes.
Wow.
All right?
There's so many
$1,000
laws with that.
ticket, you get a Corvette signed.
By all the Legion members.
Right.
What about SSL travel humidor? Some people already have that. We already
That
have
would be
travel
cool.
humidor.
Oh, that reminds
We
me.
do?
I need
Oh.
the address for the box train to go to somebody.
Wait, you still haven't sent that out yet?
No, you never gave me an address.
Oh, I'll get it to you tomorrow.
I was just sitting there thinking about it the other day. I'm like, man, I got to get this box out of here. It's taking up all kinds of room in my humidor here.
With that said, okay, some people ask about like why don't we have another box train going? The reason is because we have to sign the box, and then like if you have another train going, then that kind of defeat the point to have that one box, that big project, one box going all over, right? So that's the reason. All right, that's why we don't have another box going. We knew this was gonna take years. I mean, we talked about
Honestly,
this.
I don't even think there's a spot on this box for me to sign. I'm serious. I looked and I'm like, I don't even know where I can sign it.
Yeah, inside the box,
Just
take the
glue a
cigar out and
button.
sign the inside box.
Yeah, I didn't
Just
look
glue a
inside.
button on it. You'll be fine.
We'll figure it out. We only have 160 members. Come on.
It's full. It is full. And I don't want to write
Take
over
all the cigars out, start signing the bottom.
Right.
Yeah,
I
you
might
still have to
have
take the cigar, sign the bottom. You know, once the bottom is filled, we use a different color pen and then sign over another. That's
Right,
the only
yeah.
way.
I'm trying not to.
I didn't. I would think there's enough for 100 something people to sign. You know, when that's done, it become a relic, and then we'll auction it off in 20 years.
Martinez famous. Give him what? Give him
finger.
away in a car. Give him away in a car. What the fuck?
He's always in his car.
You know, Martin will give away his car for one easy price of $5,000 in 10 years. Come on, Martin, you will. 10 years later, you will not give away your car for $5,000.
In 10 years? Yeah, in 10 years I'll
Yeah,
give
you
away.
will. You will. In 10 years, cars will drive human, not human driving the car anymore. Okay, in 10 years, car will drive human. You have to push the car instead of having the car going on its own. Now, I was looking at the Mercedes S-Class just last night, actually. Now, people are so lazy, they had to go, hey, Mercedes, close my window. Dude, the button's right next to you!
That's stupid. So stupid.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
They don't want to get that carpal tunnel.
Huh?
They don't want to get the carpal tunnel.
Right? Like, come on, the button is right next to you. Mercedes,
Right.
close the window. Really? I mean, I can understand you when you're driving and try to use your Bluetooth to call somebody. That makes sense because with your dial number, that's kind of annoying. But like, close the window.
But you know how many people I see to this day that have Bluetooth in their cars and still talking on their phone, like with it up to their ear.
You know, you'll be very surprised how many people don't like their phone call to be heard.
But there's nobody else in the car with them.
You can hear it from outside the car.
Well, if you're driving, though, I see it all the time.
I don't know. I would think. I would
don't
think
know how to
privacy
use the
issue.
Bluetooth in my car.
What?
I
Josh.
mean, I have Bluetooth, but that's the thing. The real thing is I actually don't like to pick up phone call when I'm driving. I don't eat. I don't smoke. I do not pick up calls when I'm driving.
And I do all that.
You know,
the same
and
time.
Brendan will eat,
He's
smoke,
trying to like.
and do a live while he's driving.
Right. Right.
Tony has to concentrate. He's trying to like Tokyo drift his car.
You'll be surprised how many near, like very close accident I have avoided. Like you can control how good you're driving, but you cannot control another asshole trying to hit you.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
for real.
Like
Yeah.
I pay a lot of attention driving. Like when I'm driving, I drive, kind of like an asshole too, but I drive very careful. You know,
That's why I sold the motorcycle.
I drive in speed limit majority of the time. I drive so slow. Grandma will honk at me. Driving on the highway. I'm like, I'm going in the exit. This is the slow lane. What the hell are you doing behind me? You know, the grandma will be like one of those like boxy looking car, Plymouth from like Chevrolet or something like that. They'll drive behind me and honk at me, and while I'm driving, my sports car, and then just like, I was looking, it's like, this is an exit, all right? I can drive 35 miles an hour if I wanted to, And then when you get to the exit, it has a loop. That's when I speed up. I like to drive corners, so like when it's like,
Yep.
so I would take the exit at 60 miles an hour, but when I go into the exit, 30. That way you can make sure you keep a distance between the car in front of you and the car behind you will be very slow, right? So when you speed up at that corner, no car is in front of you. It's great.
So what's that say about the Jeep Wagoneer?
If you don't know, look it up.
Oh, they're ugly.
All right, Jeep.
Jeep Wagoneer's that big old.
Jeep Wagoneer.
Jeep truck.
I had a Jeep
Wannabe.
Wagner. Wrangler. Jeep Wrangler Wagner. Jeep
No,
Wrangler.
the Jeep Grand Wagoneer is a big, like a
Half truck, half Jeep.
like a smaller than a
Wait,
Tahoe.
it looks like a Range Rover. It looks just like a Range Rover. It looks almost exactly like a Range Rover. If you put a sign right in front of it that says Range Rover, people will think it's Range Rover. By the way, if anybody planning to buy a Range Rover, don't. That thing breaks down so easily.
Yeah, a lot of transmission problems.
Yeah, Jeep is good. I mean, when I got the Jeep Wrangler with the hardtop, oh my god, that thing goes everything, everywhere. It goes on top of those like safety island on the highway. You don't even feel it. Cause I literally drove over a safety island, and then the car just raised up a little bit and come down like this. I was like, oh shit, this does feel like Jeep. But yeah, Jeep is good. Jeep is a very useful car. But yeah, that looks like that's not a Wagoneer concept. That is a Jeep. That is a Range Rover. That's a big car. I can't drive big cars because I feel like every time you drive faster on the big car, you feel like UFO. Your steering wheel just kind of floats. I barely drive my motorcycle for that reason. Only an early Sunday at the highway only. People have no respect on the street. Miami driver sucks.
That's why I sold my motorcycle.
My wife would not allow me to buy a motorcycle. Like, I can easily buy a motorcycle. I can have like 5 or 6 of them lined up. But my wife is like, oh, you can buy anything you want, just not a motorcycle. Not a motorcycle. She thinks that I'm going to be like an idiot and I got to fall off somewhere in the highway and just get run over.
It happens more often than you know.
It does happen. So yeah, I kind of respect that. I was like, okay, I'll just keep changing cars, but I won't buy a bike. But, you know. Besides, I'm at this age. Who am I trying to impress? You know, I'm not gonna be able to. Okay, hey babe, look at my sports bike from Honda.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't. You know, it's not about impressing anybody. Like, I just like to ride. You know, but it's that freedom that you feel when you're out on the bike. It's just a whole nother freedom.
I mean, there's not much freedom to ride in Massachusetts because everywhere has pothole in the summer. In the winter, it's cold as hell.
Right.
So, can't do anything with that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the same here. You know, I mean, we don't have potholes, but we hit, you know, the winters, and so it sits for 6
potholes
months.
looks like craters, like moon craters. Okay, it's not just one hole; it's multiple holes in a row.
And that's why you'll crash, because you're trying to avoid them.
Yeah. So, wait, everybody start to go like their driver sucks. Houston driver sucks. Miami driver sucks. California driver sucks.
Utah drivers suck.
Yeah.
Massachusetts drivers suck. New York drivers don't even move. It's okay. They're stuck in traffic.
There's no way in hell I would ride a motorcycle in New York, ever.
What would be the point? You'd be better off walking.
Right.
You are faster in New York walking.
Those guys on 10 speeds.
Faster.
Right.
People who drive in New York in the morning, the rush hour, can read newspaper in their car because they're not moving anywhere. Yeah, New York. That's why so many people use the public transit, because New York traffic sucks in the morning. And like, even though they are actually considered one of the safest drivers in America.
Who?
New York drivers. You know why? What the reason is?
Because they don't drive.
They always honk and they always blinker.
What the fuck?
New York driver will blink and honk at the same time, just to let you know they're there.
And put their finger out the window at the same time.
Yeah, but then you know they're there, so you're not gonna hit them. And they drive so close to each other. Like, literally, if my wife to reach her hands out of the window, she can pat the other driver on the head.
Golly.
That's too much.
That's really close. Like, when I go to New York, I just park in the parking lot, let my brother drive. He drive like as if you know exactly where the bumper is. Like, normally we have the safety feel, like we know about how much, right? But we don't know exact. New York driver know exact where their bumper ends. It's crazy. They'll park where their license plate just touched the other guy's license plate. That's how close they park. It's crazy.
Nah.
That's why I park in the parking lot. I will never park in the street. My brother, he will always park in the street. He's like, I don't give a shit. Because in New York...
But doesn't New York have like all toll roads and shit too?
New York toll roads? Yeah, it's everywhere. You know.
God, that is ridiculous, man. Like, I went to Chicago when my son graduated Navy boot camp. Oh my crap. Toll roads everywhere. I'm like, are we supposed to pay?
You know, you're driving from one side of New York to, like, just cross one bridge to New Jersey. That toll is like $35.
God damn.
You know that, right? They have some crazy expensive tolls.
I mean,
That's crazy.
yeah, that's why you won't even have. I mean, you can't even afford to drive because you have to pay all these fees.
Is there a way of keeping people not like? There's a lot of people that cannot afford to live in New York, so they live in New Jersey and drive to work in New York, and that's how they keep like okay, that balance the expense. Either you can have
Right.
cheaper rent and then drive over at more expensive, or you can live in New York.
Oh, that makes sense.
But yeah, $35 toll, and they have to drive that every day. It's either that or you can drive to a certain place and take the ferry, which takes even longer.
Ah,
It's crazy. It's crazy New York. Anyways, it's Wednesday, so 11:10. We're done for the day.
The night.
Because I have a lot of crap to deal with, so we're not gonna have after show. You guys have anything to talk about after show?
no, I'm good. I'm about to go in.
Other
I
than
gotta get
dirty
some
stuff.
sleep.
Other than dirty stuff, do we have anything to talk about? So I think we'll end here today, and then we'll see everybody on Saturday. I'm still waiting for the finalized Shadow Smokers Legion blend coffee from Tim. So once I have that, you guys will know, and then we'll probably get a finalized version of it, and then Travis, get your wallet ready because that's gonna be good stuff. All right.
I will.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it for today, and I will see everybody on Saturday. Have a good evening tonight, and yeah, relax. Don't work too hard. Don't work like me. It's dumb. All right. Work to live. Don't live to work. That's the
Right.
term. Right. So